Ba-ba-ba-da. Hi everyone, how you going? So, today we have an angry Ron. We have an angry Ron. He is ready to paint. He has all of his poses, all of his green stuff. It's all solidified. Still a bit waxy feeling, but we'll figure that one out. Also, it is the return of Puppet. Puppet is ready and waiting for us. Let's give Puppet a little bit of a shrink. A little bit of a maneuver. There we go. So, Puppet actually works today. Glorious. Da-da-da. So, I figure we've got all of Angron's holes all filled up with either blue tack or other things. So we should be able to get right into painting. Be ready? Give him a bottom coat. Skabang. Wait. Skabam. Aha! Where'd I put my paintbrush? Da-da-da. Also, boop, we definitely need the big brush for this. Also, we have Sanguinius here. Now got a stick and a lack of big rock. Ta-da! Life is good. They're looking fancy. It's wonderful. It's what we like. Wait, this is working? Working? Yes? 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 Yes! Awesome! Just need to check these things sometimes. Sometimes the computer's like, I'm not sure what's going on. Life is confusing. Alright. So, I figure we're going to go ahead. We're going to confuse the living daylights out of life. We're going to do an undercoat in black first. Follow it up with some red. Then I'll put it somewhere. But let's pull up a picture of Angron. Just real quick onto the other screen. Angron. Hey Def, how you going? We're actually starting to paint Angron today. Oop. Let's get Sanguinius out of the way. There we go. Okay. So we're looking at, having a base coat of black and then following through with red, I think, is probably going to be... Yeah! It's so big! Like, I'm kind of torn between base coating in red or base coating in black. Like, if we base coat in black... Actually, let's base coat in red. Like, oh! Hey, Shade! Also, we have the puppet working now. So, Puppet now answers, or will now talk out donations. So if there is a message attached to a donation, it will say them. Hopefully. I really hope I got that right. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so I think we'll undercoat in black. No. Red. There we go. Ba-da-ba. And then... I love watching the emojis just fly across the screen. We'll see where we go from there. Do-do-do-do. Because we need everything to be warm and everything else. Because, like, he's an angry fella. What better way to show he's hot-blooded? There we go. Now, I think if I tried to stick him on my inhaler, it just wouldn't work. It would be this situation of just... We do an initial poke and he falls apart. Ah. How are we going to... Can I just... zoom out? Is zooming out gonna... work? Okay. Something like that. There we go. Hopefully. Do. I'm have not the bits. I'm thinking that, like, I don't know. I'm thinking I'll also work out a some sort of way of figuring out like a long-term saving up type thing, but I don't quite know how I'll manage it to make it fair for chat, for both chats. Ah, okay. What a terrible day for rain. Oh. Actually, it's been raining on and off here today. It's been like, okay, I shall survive this. It's also been like super windy. It's been pulling things out of the ground. So it's been like, oh. You have no bits? That's all good. It's just there on the off chance. It's also really cute. I like the puppet. Are we good and you'll probably get the job? Epic! That's amazing, Daff. That's amazing. Like, well done. That's super exciting. I hope that the job really suits you and that they don't skimp on pay or anything like that. Like, it turns out to be an amazing workplace. Like, that is so epic. And I hope you have the best co-workers ever. There we go. I don't know. I personally like doing an undercoat in like the bright in a color rather than black and white. Like, although the black and white does actually show up things, like, I don't know. There's probably a better reason for it. That being said, it's really dark today. I think we're gonna have to turn on the light later on. Or I'm going to have to fetch a light to turn on a light. Because there is no casual light in this room. It's just like, oh yeah, it's fine. We'll figure something out. Maybe doing these wings would have been easier if they weren't attached. Wait, that would have probably been the better option. Oh, this is hype. Aha! There is no issue with base coating in the main color? That's fair. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to put it out in announcements. Battle Ready's Miniatures and I are going to be doing a collab on Sunday, which is Battle Ready's Saturday. And for everybody else, that means for most American peeps, that'll be Saturday as well. Yeah, so that's a thing that's going to be happening on Sunday. I keep forgetting to put it out. So yeah, I'll be doing that. Yeah. Then, I have completely forgotten. I think we talked about it, but I have forgotten. It went in one ear and out the other, and it sounded like a good time. I think we were painting miniatures and talking. This sounds vaguely like what we were planning to do, but I think I'm going to have to recheck. I was supposed to write it down. Like, I will admit, I was not organized and I didn't write it down, so it didn't get written down, and I'm impressed that I remembered what time things were. Like, my organization skills end when things do not get written down, and unfortunately... There we go! We are painting miniatures, talking, and having fun! Thank you so much, Battle Ready! So yes, if you want to come and hang out and we chitter-chat, that is happening then. Boom. Was there something going on Saturday? What the heck, Shade? That's hilarious. Not usually. Like, the day this is happening for me is usually Sunday. Or is Sunday. So, normally I'm not on Twitch on Sundays. I think. Yes, it's not usually on Sundays because I'm a day ahead. And, it reacts really weirdly with this picture, bit of green stuff. Wonder what's happening there. You know what? We're going to ignore that for now, and we'll come back and paint that. Oh, and we can't do there because some armor goes there. You know what? We're going to paint the other wing. Latin Roses won't be in. She'll be at a convention. Oh, I hope she'll have fun. That's all good, Spork. Enjoy your sleep. I hope she very much enjoys her convention. Like, there's only... Oh no, I lie, I'm busy. Like, the only two conventions that ever really stay on my radar are Armageddon, which is our version of Comic-Con. And then... Like, there used to be a, like, the local clubs conventions, but I'm now a bit out of the loop on those. And, like, those used to be the things that I'd keep up with, as it were. Thank you so much. I will catch up with you for that because I'm not quite sure how we'll be doing that. Is that, I assume it's through the chatting together type stuff, and I'm not entirely sure how it works. And like, Armageddon's pretty neat. Like, you get what is it, Auckland, Wellington, Christchurch and Palmerston North might be Dunedin. So you get it in multiple places, but it's with it being technically the same thing in multiple places, it's never the same guests. So some people go ahead and they go to the same place every year. But some people decide that they actually follow it all around the country, which is kind of nuts. It is the stream together option. Ah, okay. Cool. I'll keep track of that. Hopefully. Also, the puppet works. So, hopefully, if someone ends up with a bits message today, the puppet will speak. Hey, Lux! I am doing good. We are busy doing an undercoat on Angron here. And we are working on making him... Well, we're starting on making him fancy. This is gonna be a long-term thing. And it should be pretty awesome. How's your day going? Into the cracks. Into the cracks with thee. No problem. Like, I think asking how someone's day's going is the bare minimum. Like, we're here to chat. We're here to chat and geek out and talk about silly things. Like, I was offered the, what is it? The Gaunt's Ghosts. The first few books of the Gaunt's Ghosts in an omnibus. And so I'm reading that. Like, one of the main characters in the first book, or novel in the omnibus, I'm like, I like this character. And then the character turns out to actually be some sort of spy. And I'm like, no! Like, and it turns out that, like, in every book that I've read so far for 40k, I seem to have a nose for who the bad guy is. Because I seem to like the bad guy's motivations. And I'm like, yes, this guy's gotta be secretly the hero, right? Or he's the best friend of the hero. No, he turns out to either be a traitor or corrupted by chaos, and I'm like, why? This is cruel and unusual. Like, I have managed this 3 times now. Speeling. Oh my gosh. Maybe we should paint these fellas up like Alpha Legion. Like, they've been left behind. Maybe they stayed behind to be Alpha Legion. Do I read a lot of books? I read a lot, just in general. Whether it's books or, you know, articles or anything like that. So when I found out that 40k has a lot of lore to go with it, I was like, excuse me. I guess I know what I'm doing with the rest of my everything. Because my reading speed is kind of fast. Yo, thank you for the follow code, man. Oh, wow. Thank you. And so, like, it only takes me an hour or two to read, like, oh, what was I reading? Hey, Red! We are painting Angron. And Angron is going to be red, actually, funnily enough. Hey, Puppet! Kind of fast. Yeah, so, what was the, so I'm reading, I'm trying to think of, yeah, so it would take me, what's a book that is pretty popular? Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. There we go. That's a book everybody knows. It takes me about less than an hour to read that. There you go. Angry boy looking great. Yeah, I finished the green stuff for his shoulder yesterday. So, hey, Canonic! Yeah. I finished Deathly Hallows in about 3 hours. Well, I was kind of on a time limit. I haven't read Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. It wasn't in the library when I wanted to read it, and then I forgot about it. So I was like, And, like, I probably should switch to, like, Kindle Unlimited or something like that, so that I could just get books forever. Like, it's also the fact that, like, you heard the book for Miss Peregrine's Children is good, but the movie's bad? Oh. Like, I've seen clips of the movie, and it looks interesting. It's kind of like, welcome to the superpower hostel. And, like, I could get behind welcome to the superpower hostel. Everybody does strange things here. But apart from that, I don't know anything about it. Like, there's a lady that turns into a bird. I think there's someone that sets themselves on fire. Let me put paint into your nobule. Wait. You have to build a Lego thing about it, and you're clueless on what to build. Reminds me of X-Men, but with super weird powers. Well, I mean, the X-Men have super weird powers to begin with. There's someone who is literally a blob. Like, not just the blob. It's just like a blob of jelly with a skeleton inside. And then there's also, like, a person who is just super fragile. And someone with an extra long neck, like, that's their mutant ability. There's a kid that has to be weighed down, otherwise they'll float away. I mean, a Lego thing about Miss Peregrine's Home. Is the sunken ship in Miss Peregrine's Home for Imaginary Children in the book? If so, I'd build that. Because that would be such a vibe. Oh, we could play with Legos one day. Build a bomber out of Lego? Yeah. Wait, when is Miss Peregrine's Children set? I think it's in the olden times? Okay, I'm going to have to go to the library and find this book. Like, I will admit that I was looking up... What was I doing? I ended up on the Warhammer site and I was looking at their books, and the fact that it was a lot cheaper than I expected, I was like, oh, read it and help me get 100%. It would depend if I can get to the library in that amount of time, honestly. Speeling does Lego. Well, the funny thing is, Sibling was really into Lego when I was younger. And I've inherited his Lego collection. Like, we were both... It's in a time loop. Oh! Oh, Robinson Crusoe was neat. I liked Robinson Crusoe. Oh, no, wait. I'm thinking of Treasure Island. I don't think I read Robinson Crusoe. Because, like, Treasure Island always reminded me of the Goonies for some reason. Yeah, because Robinson Crusoe was the one where the fella got left on the island. He got, what is it? Left? Abandoned. There we go. He got abandoned on the island. Okay, we got an ad on Twitch in 2 minutes, and when that happens, we're going to go get a light so I can see what I'm doing. Because right now, I can barely see what I'm doing. I can't tell if I'm leaving blank spots behind. Robinson Crusoe was shipwrecked. Ah! That makes sense. Aha. Perfect. You got the pointy toes. No, they're not toes. Are these wing toes, you think? Wait, if these are wing fingers, do these mean wing toes? If so, then what are these? No, wait. These are wing thumbs. These are wing fingers. These must be the wing toes. Aha. Bad anatomy. Oh, glorious. Wing spikes. Yeah, that's fair. Speeling, just going ahead. Biology. Ha! We don't need no biology here. Don't know enough about biology to argue with the logic. Okay, so basically, toes do not come off of wings at any point. They only come off your footsies. Angron here is a very interesting case. He has a two-toed form. However, then he also has bird talons by the looks of this. So technically he has 2, 3, 4, 5 toes. So just like a human. Which is very interesting. Then he's also digitigrade, which is extra interesting. And then, so, wait, I'm a genius? The sun can shift? Ooh, fun. Okay, we've got the ad. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the light. So I will be right back. That's not my be right back screen. Where did my be right back screen go? There we go. Good boy. Hey, Lucky. Oi. Yeah, oi. Yeah, the haunted pile of sticks did return. Get that there. Bring that up here. Just go in here. Nope. Ropes around there. Plugs into there. Light! Let there be light! How many figures do I have in my collection at this point? Okay. The question for that is more along the lines of how many... You know what? We have this one. This one is partly built, so we don't count this one. We have... Okay, we'll move Angron out of the way. We have one. This one. This one. This one. This one. We're going to paint this one eventually. Promise. We got this one. This one. Whoops. Yep, no paint. That's great. This one. This one. These two, can they stand up on their own? This guy cannot stand. Boom. 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 Doop. He only sort of counts. He's kind of armless. We need a day where the anvil will only cost 1 point. That's fair. Maybe on April 1st. We do like a discount day on literally everything. So these guys are the test dummies of everything. This guy is slowly getting chopped up. So, then we have these three that are in progress, along with this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, there's also 7 squigs. There is... These guys. See, they are. These two. Yeah. There's a few. There's a few. This one was used as a demonstration model. He's also in the boat of being a test dummy. There's 7 squigs to go get, and one other. No, 2 others. One moment. Lucky is looking at me very strangely. Oh, yo, go Jack! That is amazing! Oh my gosh! That is awesome! Okay, so we have a few squigs. Bomb. And we have the behir that we finished last. And then my Christmas present that I'm saving for a rainy day. I was given a Sister of Battle Joy toy to paint. So, yeah, we do have a personal. Oh, thank you, Autistic. We also have 8 fellas on the diorama that is here. But I can't get that in the shot. So I think. Okay, count up. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Haha! It's a Warhammer 40k, it's not a mini. Okay. We won't count the Sister of Battle. Oh, and Sanguinius here. 55. Because Sanguinius is partially put together. I'm not counting anything in the box of things to do. Because otherwise, that gets big very fast. Is there anything I've seen that I want to add to my collection? So I really like a lot of the busts. I want to try painting a bust. And that's something that has me really hyped about doing the Joy Toy. Because like going ahead and doing that at a later date is just really exciting for me. Oh, no, 56! I forgot the Bone Naga! So, for me, that's something. That being said, I'm running out of room underneath my computer. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing at that point. I'm probably going to have to start giving away or selling things or something because I do not have storage. I do not have storage at all. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to be doing this. Like, I really like my squigs. My squids and these guys, the gloom sprites, I like these. It's a little goblin on a base. Oh. Like, the way I see it, if you can put color on something, then, like, unless you're going to an art competition, that's enough. So we actually do have so funny thing, we do have things going on for that. Oops. The slug. This was the first model I painted. Sell them on Ko-Fi? I suppose. I could sell them on Ko-Fi. Like, I'd probably sell them for just above shipping cost or something like that. Because it is the love of the paint at this point in time. Okay. Have we reorganized things in a way that is not helpful? No! We still have space. This is great. You, on the other hand, are going to have to live on top of my computer for now. There we go. No, my favorite, I think, is this fella. This is Cherry. Cherry is my bone golem. Hey, Demon Lord, how you going? On the D&D and NZ D&D Facebook market? That's a good idea. Yeah, Cherry is my favorite. Cherry is the second one I painted. And I'm really proud because Cherry I painted with both contrast paints and normal paints. One-offs and limited stock. I probably could. Yeah. And this one was the one we finished last time. Okay. Back to Angron. The angry boy. Please don't have the glitter in this. He craves the He cannot get the calcium from me. I'm already low on calcium. He cannot have more. Oh, this is so much better. We have the light. We can see the light. Oh gosh, where is this from? Who is this from? Oh no, this is the Space Marine face. Never mind. But yeah. So, we also have like a good half a year of painting worth of stuff that we are able to paint that is hidden away and waiting to be painted. That's where we've got Mortarion and Angron. Not Angron, we're painting Angron. Haha, we're painting Angron. So that we can come back and do them. And I think that's pretty neat. We need more red. So I vibe with this. Whoop. Because like, personally speaking, I like the painting. The painting is the awesome bit. Did I just put paint on me? I just went and put paint on me. This is fine. We live with this. Yeah. All the red. Whoop. Slap it into the cracks. We possibly wanted a bigger brush. I never thought I'd say that. Hey, Not Rick! How you going? We'll be painting this angry fella. He's gonna be having a red base, and then be being super grumpy about it. And then we're gonna give him some other colors, just to really make him pop. Hey, Not Real! How you going? That's good to hear. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Like getting it into all these cracks though. Whoop. Perfect. Yes. Oh no. Study with fever is never good. That's just unkind. I am doing pretty awesome. It is one of those mornings where the air is crisp, the air is windy, the Speeling is alive and bouncing, and we're painting. I have had enough brain power to actually start learning some Blender tutorials. So fingers crossed, like I'm aiming for the next animatic to actually be able to have some Blender background. Whether there's any animation or not that is up in the air, but like I want to be able to have some sort of 3D elements into it and eventually lean into like not this animatic, probably not the next one, but actually be able to have some sort of 3D movement. Awesome drinks. A cocktail in a mini bath? The rubber duckies seal the deal. That is amazing. Doesn't matter if the drink tastes terrible. If it has a rubber ducky, it is 10 out of 10 immediately. Like, that is vibes. And I love it. Do. There we go. More lemonade? Yeah, that's fair. Like, personally speaking, I would prefer a mocktail over a cocktail because I'm not a huge fan of alcohol. Unless it's specific stuff. But like, teetotal is good for me. Hey Lucas, how you going? Wait, no bonk? One moment. That's... Yeah. A cocktail with a rubber ducky is garnish. One moment, let's solve this. Where's the bonk? There's the bonk. Thank you for catching that out, Lucas. Pina colada or bust? Fair enough. Wait. Is it one or two? Do you need one for each hand? That's the important question. Because there's a song for that. Do. Oh. Most of the pity. Wait, what? Why bucket? Wait, oh. Yep, bucket works. Hey, MF. How you going? No, I forgot to, so basically, I have to log in manually to YouTube every time I stream. It's just how YouTube's set up. And sometimes I forget until someone sends a command. And, well, yeah. The Mountain Dew Baja, wait, is it Baja or Baja? Like, I'm looking at that. I'm trying to figure out how it's pronounced. Because I'm honestly not sure. Baja? Baja Blast. Like, that sounds like it's the opening act. Like, you're gonna have a Baja life. Like, I'd be there for... Wait, it's Mountain Dew. I've never seen it in the supermarkets. Okay, I'm very curious. This is very spiky to hold. Like, the more I hold this, the more I am very aware that my fingers are going to be very exfoliated by the end of this. Oh my goodness. Ah. Blowhiver? Comes with a shark. You've had the blow... Now I can't help but read Baja Blast as Blowhigh Blast. Shade has gone ahead and gone Blowhigh Blast. like the IKEA shark. And I can't help but look at it and be like, oh, it's a US exclusive. You haven't seen Mountain Dew in many places too? You don't think it's very popular in the UK? Ah. Yeah, I think in New Zealand you only really get the main flavor of Mountain Dew and, what's it called? The orange flavor? You're drawing a meme bug that happened a while ago. Oh, so basically, stream chatting. Oh my gosh, it's so cute, not Rick. Yeah. If it doesn't work in there. Yeah. Dealing with bad topology is a pain. Like, it's also the thing that part of my computing degree had me learning how to do 3D modeling, but I haven't picked it up in like a decade. And when I opened Blender, I was like, what are nodes? What are this? What is that? What is all of this? I don't understand any of this. And so it feels like I'm learning it from the beginning again, and I'm like, what? And I'm just so confused now. But it's a good thing, I think. Because, like, relearning it, I think, is good. It's good for brain flexibility. If nothing else. Because, like, keeping your brain flexible. Cherry does still exist. We got Cherry just here. Cherry's face. One moment, the paintbrush is in my mouth because I need to hold anger on with the other hand. Eh. Yeah. You can make Baja Blast by mixing Mountain Dew, Blue Powerade, and Sprite in equal parts. Oh, one of the little kids had an accident today. Oh, I hope they're okay. I hope it wasn't serious. That's rough. Like, Cherry's still like, okay, I need to be like here. Like, wait, Cherry, if we move you there, that's good. That's good. That gives us more room. Oh. Like, from what I understand, kids bounce back really well. There we go. Like, honestly, I've seen some very interesting attempts at making the donut, as it were. And, like, it's really interesting seeing how people have gone and taken the donut tutorial. Like, apparently there's even speed runs for making the donut tutorial now. So it's like, oh, okay. We speedrun anything. Just like boom, 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 boom. Hey, Leslie, how you go? And now your computer has cancer. Oh no. Like, we are busy painting Angry Anger on here. We're giving him some color. We're working on the wings first, and I figure we go down the arms, work on everything else, then through everything else. He's the kind of guy to enjoy the blender donut. Honestly, a lot of the tutorials are a lot of fun, I think, to go through and just slowly work through them. Although, personally speaking, I like using tutorials when they're actively helpful towards a specific goal I have. So, I find that I end up with some not great gaps in my knowledge because I'm like, yes, I want to know about this one specific thing. And then I forget that I actually need to have the basics. And then finding out later that I forgot steps 1 and 2 and I've ended up creating a workaround is incredibly frustrating. Because then going ahead, who is this puppet? So, okay, we have Puppet here. Puppet, there. And Puppet will actually speak out any message you have if you donate bits or on YouTube. So, yeah. It is spooling. So, if that is your vibe, you can do that. And Puppet will speak. Because, well,
This is a test message.
Ta-da! Is it possible to get Speeling 3D printed? I don't know. I think we'd have to look into that. Wait. Why is this? Oh no. Why is that not working? One moment, not Rick. That should have worked. Of course.
My name is Puppet.
I gotta figure out what I've done wrong. Why does this not work? Okay, we're going to do that manually for this stream, and then we're going to figure out why it doesn't work. But yes, Puppet is going to speak for the donation. Do not revolt. Yes, but Puppet is getting compensated for this. Not sure how, but Puppet is getting compensated. Yeah, it's day 1 scuffle, right? And like, I figure it's about time I got my own to G and actually make it work. Yeah, well, I'd have to have a 3D printer to start off with. Like, it'd probably be easier to, at least initially, reach out to a 3D printing service to get Speeling puppets. Oh my gosh, we could actually have Speeling puppets. It's appreciated, not Rick, to be a Batista. You want a Spooling? We can also make them hand painted and stuff. Wait, is that in the... There we go. Your college is using your design for something you designed? Cool. Like, did they credit you? Did we get everything? Because that's the important part, I think. If it's something that they've used. Or does it come through... the Speeling being like, oh, that's a thing. Like, it's also the fact that, like... 3D printer is a big enough thing that I actually require a monetary reason to buy one. Like, it's the same with my webcam. It's your design, so you splattered your name on the side. Heck yeah, that's the way to do it. Like, my webcams, my microphone, stuff like that, I have to be able to, what's the word? Justify it. I have to be able to justify it and say why I'm doing this to myself. Like, why I'm spending, let's say a 3D printer is $200. Why I am saving up for 3 months. These are not actual figures, but why I'm saving up for 3 months really, really hard, saving up all my money for 3 months to buy a printer. Like, is it something that will actually return? Because otherwise, there are things that I have to say no to get that. Like, for instance, I don't know, I'm busy thinking. Yeah, like, I'd have to say no to getting new brushes. I'd have to say no to, like, at the moment, I'm busy saving up for a replacement cooler for my computer. Things like that. Or like, making sure I have a winter jacket. You know, it's stuff like that that it's the still use one. I use different sizes of paint. Use different sizes of brush. But making sure I can justify it and what length of time. Like, I'll just put that out there. One, a 3D printer is always a want, not a need. Keeping yourself warm for winter, that is a need, not a want. Unless you find yourself food insecure, then that is the want, that is the need, and the winter jacket becomes the want because you can wrap yourself in a blanket and damn the consequences of social pressure. If you have a blanket. So, making sure that, you know what? We're going to move Cherry out of the way so that we don't paint Cherry again. So, it's a matter of balancing things so that it works. You want to 3D print your head? Honestly, that's a vibe. I'd be there for going ahead and 3D printing something. Like, I want to learn how to... So, for my animatics, I want to eventually get to the point where I'm doing them in 3D and fully animating them And like, I think it would be really cool to like get to the point of 3D printing my own characters from the animatics and then painting them. Like, I think that would be a really cool progression. Like, that would just be such a vibe. And I am totally here for it. You know engineering CAD, but not aesthetic CAD? Yeah, like... building houses, I think, in Blender is a lot easier than building, at least basic floor plans and things like that. It's a lot easier than building people and organics. Now, where does this end? There's a smoothness here. Oh, wait. Let's get out his armor. Yeah, it's a totally different ballpark. And it's really tricky. Now, I think... Can I just pop that out? Nope. Doop. Is this the one from there? No, this is the other arm. One? Okay. We want the other one. Is the other one in here? That's a knee pad. That's a shoulder? Nope. Hello? If I was a knee, where would I be? What are you? Ah! Okay, we want that. We want this. We want that. Oh, wait. I think these go on his sides. Says the Speeling that hasn't looked at the Angron instructions in weeks. And like, personally speaking, I think both project briefs kind of people who go ahead and they're like, yes, we can measure this to precise angles and make it happen, are amazing. Because like, personally speaking, I cannot concentrate on that. I'm just like, ah, yes, this is a thing that has happened. I acknowledge it's a thing that's happened, but have you ever considered having filigree? I promise it's going to be a great idea. I know you're talking numbers about how it's going to be more expensive, but it's going in one ear and out the other. Okay, so this... I suspect goes on the other arm. This is looking like it goes on the other arm. This goes on here. Why just... Oh, yes. There we go. Bam. Okay. So we're going to hold that on there and we're just going to paint. This seems like the wise move. Glorious. This is not the wise move, but this is the move that we've chosen to take. We probably should have blue tacked this on. Perfect. Wait. Fingies! Do. Perfect. Boop. Aha. Oh yeah, like, so one of the courses I took was actually going ahead and doing project management, and to actually stay awake in that class, it was the only class that I have ever decided that it was probably a good idea to take like a energy drink for. Like, oh my gosh. It was the worst. I was just sitting there busy going, when is this class over? And I'd constantly be just like nodding off, and the teacher would be like, Speeling! Concentrate! You paid to be here! And I am constantly surprised that I actually survived that class. Now, this is the other arm that has one of these. Where does this go? Sometimes 3D prints... Yeah, like, personally speaking, I like the look of resin 3D printers. Like... But that being said, from what I understand, getting rid of the water is a interesting time. So I don't know. I'd need to do more research as to what 3D printer we went with, if we went with one, and then where I'd store it. Because that's the other thing. A little bit more water in this. Like, while 3D printers are amazing and awesome, actually having the space to keep one, now that's the trick. Oh. There we go. I think we can call that red and ready. Aha! Oh, that is all good. Go sleep. Sleep is good. Sleep is what people need to survive and function. We are probably going to be painting this a lot. It's all good. Like, you want to print the default? Like, honestly, I think Blender with its default cube is a lot of fun. Like, it goes ahead and it encourages you into the thing every time you see it. It's just like, ah, yes, I shouldn't have painted there. Where is a wet paintbrush that has no paint on it? We need one of these. Here, come, show me your face. Like, ah! Congratulations, paint. Like, there's no water in it. How have we managed this? Nothing. Just nada. There we go. Okay, let's try this one more time. Water. Plus Speeling. Madness. Alright, where did these bits go? I'm pretty sure... Wait. Yes. We need to get the paint out of these spots. Because these look like they connect to tubes. Here. And I'm not gluing into paint spots. That's just bad. Do I have a desk snack? I don't have a desk snack today. It's even better. We have jerky for desk snacks. We should have a desk snack. That sounds like an amazing idea. Ba, 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 ba. Why? Am I in the thing busy going ahead and sounding like I'm not me when I'm hungry? Do I need a Snickers? Okay, that's solved. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of blue tack and we're gonna shove it in these gaps so that we don't do this again. Bit of that there. Oh, I said a little bit of that there. Problem solved. Boom. Oh, neck cramp is the worst. Like, a few days ago, then I should get some nuts. Unfortunately, I am like not allowed to eat any of the nuts that I actually like. Like, I'm allowed to eat peanuts and pistachios. I like neither of these. I like cashews. And I'm not allowed to eat them. It is so disappointing. Ba, 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 ba. Like, yeah, it is so thing. Oh yeah, I do not go to Blender r/Blender help. I have seen some cursed things there. I saw it and I ran away. I ran away screaming and I swore never to return. That was something that I was like, that is not my place. I'm not sure whether that was deliberate or what, but hey, not my vibe. I shall never return! Not unless I actually need the r/help. Good night, puppet! I hope it goes to plan as well. Ba, 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 ba. I have a sneaking feeling that we're going to be painting this red for quite some time. We got lots of red to go. Like, we're not even halfway done with him. Oh my gosh. Like, this is nuts. This is all the red. Bloop. There we go. Blood for the blood god. You gave me tier 7 trauma to find random famous tips on YouTube. Like, honestly, I think that, like, personally, finding what you like and things like that, it's a cool vibe. Wait, am I in camera? It's so hard to get the bits of anger on in camera with this. I need the camera up on like a dolly, and so I can be like, yes, it's anger. Oh, actually, this is a really good spot. I just need to figure out how I can hold anger on and paint all at the same time. This this does not work. I need my camera attached to something. Yeah, let's not face reveal. No. I don't live for the face reveal. Wait, could I? No. Maybe I look into borrowing a different tripod. See if that would work. And see where we go from there. I don't know. It's more forward than I think. Oh yeah, that's all good. Yeah, I have my OBS up so that I can have a live reaction of where the camera is. Do. Yeah, like, most of the time I'm looking at the camera. Oh wait, no, we're not supposed to paint there. Under your chin. Let me dangle you so that I may get under your neck. Let me paint lifeblood. Good night, not Rick. Bleh. Oh, look at that. Glorious. Also, a thicker coat under your armpit so nobody sees the green. We do not want green slipping through. Wow. With it all being one color, you can barely tell that, like, even with the light shining directly on it, you can barely tell that there was green stuff applied. I think we can say that we did a good job on this. Haha. Do do do. Success. Like, I am holding him by his ankle. We're giving him the Achilles dip. This is where it's at. Wait, if we get some more paint on this. There we go. Glorious. I mean, honestly, I would be worried if the default cube was chasing me. If the default cube was chasing me, I would no. I've seen too many default cube revenge animations, and if that was happening, nope, I'd be running for the hills. Like, stuff that. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. Wait, okay. I think I just need to check. Does Angron have anything on his head there? Because I think he might. Where is your head? There. Okay, what piece is that? I can't tell. It's too small. $39. Okay. Angron does have a piece. Oh, that is all good. Have a good sleep. Okay, we have a piece that connects in there, that connects to his face. So we'll just... what does the piece look like? 39. That's 38. That's 61. Okay, it's not on either of those. Is it this? 68. No. Hey, Sharks! How you going? That's 8. Okay. Figuring it out. We are painting the angry boy. Ha ha! Oh, geez. Yes, it is chaos in more ways than one. Ba, 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 ba. We might have lost the piece. I don't know what this piece looks like. Let it stare into your soul. The angry boy. Okay, maybe it's in the box. The very important box. Okay, it's 39. Okay, let's just... do this. We're trying to find a piece. The only thing you'll find is Krabby Patties. Fear. I cannot deny that. Okay, where'd this go? Make that big. Okay. Okay, so it's a U-shaped bit. Okay, what do we got? Okay, we have tree, whip, bits that we're not going to use for quite some time. We may have lost it. Okay, we have a problem. Okay, we're going to have to be inventive. Okay. We can do this. Okay, we got 38, 64. I am really hoping it's not on a piece that we've thrown out. Oh. Wait, no, there it is. There it is. I found it. I found it. Get out. Out, I say. Okay, found it. Okay. We can still make the full Angron without relying on anything. Bop. Bop. Let's just put all the leads back over there. Boom. Okay, so it's that bit there. Yes, we found it. It's great. So it's that bit there with lots of chords and things, and we got an ad coming soon for Twitch, which means I'm going to go ahead and find the desk snack. Boom. I should not be doing this, because that will go there. I clicked the wrong piece. That is 35, which actually is some of his jaw bits. And we need 39, which is his dreadlocks. So we do need to actually paint underneath these. Okay, so these... Angry boy, please come back. Bomb. These go there and connect to there. Okay, so there we go. Awesome. That's amazing. Ha! We have the bit. Okay, so yeah, we do need to paint it all up. And then let's just grab some blue tack and cover it all up. Or at least cover the main spots. So that's... there. 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 Yep. And where'd the rest of this go? Ah! It's going all over the place. I believe it is here. Okay, there we go. Ready to paint. And I'm getting my food. Okay. Boom. We back. Ba-ba-ba. Like, personally speaking, I think that gaming promotes creative, like, it definitely depending on what type of games you play, it changes the type of problem solving. Oops. Like, at one moment, gotta get rid of some of this. But basically, the different types of games you play encourage different types of thinking. And like, what's the study? But basically, games like Fortnite encourage quick decision making. Games with puzzles in them encourage rational thought simulation and decisions and things like that. And also, IQ tests mean, well, honestly, not hugely much. Because different countries and the way they teach versus like, you can take an IQ test out to a country that has never seen a light bulb or things like that, and the IQ test will give a wildly different score just because, like, a lot of the stuff is not applicable. Or the teaching methods are completely different. Like, there are major flaws in a lot of IQ tests, even the official standardized ones. One. Can we get in there? And intelligence is not a be-all end-all for stuff. How are you going? So, like, personally speaking, I don't put much stock into intelligence, IQ tests and things like that, because, like, oops, oh no, we didn't paint them. Cool. Like, eh. We are busy painting this guy. Did I see it correctly that you did your first stream? Oh, awesome. Isn't IQ about patterns, shapes, recognitions? Some tests are, some tests aren't. It very much depends. Then you realize you bit rate. Oh no. That is not fun. Also, my information could be like 10 years out of date. Because, like, the last time I found out about IQ tests was when the Mensa guy was in town. And was like, please, it'll be free, come join. And, like, I got curious. And so, yeah. Boom. I'm like, it was definitely an interesting time. Like, I think doing a lot of those tests are fun, but I think hanging out with people who want to be smart just for being smart, not something I'd do. Just being a Speeling is where I want to be. So this guy is actually named Angron, but he's also very angry. So it suits. And like he's just out here living his best life, killing people, existing, being the worst. Capital D, capital worst. Boom. I would love to know where I picked up that phrase from. Could it be the butcher's nails? Perhaps. Because this guy's backstory in the world he came from, he was a gladiator in... He was a well, genetically engineered normal fella. That fought in an arena. And then the arena guys were like, nah, you're not fighting cool enough. We're gonna put these nails in your head, these pieces of technology in your head that's gonna make you angry and in pain every time you're not actually fighting. And so basically, he slowly got more and more in pain. So that he you know, was encouraged to spill blood. So therefore, he goes ahead and is just like, yeah, I am encouraged to be up close and personal. All the time. This is where it's at. Arr! And yeah. Then Lords of Evil just came and was like, we like you. Have you... Well, there were a few more steps to it than that, but that... It resulted in him growing wings and hooves and a tail and a lot more. Butcher's nails are half the reason he's angry. The other reason is the dude that made him showed up and we're like, oh yeah, slave economy. Nah, we'll let you keep this. The slave economy staying. I know you're doing a slave revolt, but the slave revolt's stopping. And so, yeah, he just had to stop his slave revolt. The dudes he was doing the slave revolt with died, and he got stolen from the planet. Boom. Yeah, he got taken from his friends and then chucked out onto another battlefield, just like, yeah, no buy or leave, just there you go, toodles. I promise. You're making 6 different people and yourself suffer and draw. Good on you, Canonics. I approve. That's glorious. Do. So, yeah. The main characters are not good, guys. I love it. The game, 7 canvases in a wall. Oh my gosh. Connected heart. Actually, the reason he's angry is because he led a revolt, then Big E showed up and teleported him to the ship at a crucial moment where he watched all his people be slain from space. Oh, that's even worse. Oh my gosh. I did not know it was that bad. Oh my word. Wait, how do we... When we make a base for him, we need it to like stand like this. So he's up and balancing and looking upwards. That, oh my gosh. I tip my hat to you. That is amazing, Canonics, and I love it. You know, one of my painting buddies asked how I've used so much black. The black is like 3/4 of the way gone. And I got accused of drinking it. And I'm like, I didn't know how to explain that I go on stream and we just paint and we have used so much black that way. Like, because I didn't have a black for this. This was all black. Yes! I got accused of drinking the paint. Yeah, but all of this was shaded with black from there. Yeah, Big E be like, yeah, I need down there. Like, honestly, I'd be willing to drink the paint water. Like, I have drunk paint water before, but drinking the actual paint, that's a bit far. Like, the amount of times I've drunken paint water, it's feasible. It's feasible, it's doable, but actual paint, seems a bit viscous to me. Like, that is mischief that I don't expect to be doing. I don't expect to be wanting to do. And I do not trust. Oops, I don't want that on the bottom of the feet. Yeah. There we go. Wonderful. What is wrong with me? Well, yeah, that's exactly it. I used to have, like, mugs with paint water in it. It's not that bad once you get used to it. And I'd have my mug with my paint water and my mug with my hot chocolate right next to each other. And the water would end up turning similar colors, and it would just be like... And then I'd realize by the second sip that I've been grabbing the wrong ones. And then I would also realize that I've been dunking my brush in the wrong cup. Yeah, exactly. So, not only is it paint water, but it's also hot chocolate water. It is hot chocolate paint. So, my paintbrushes are now loaded with paint that has been cleaned with hot chocolate. So, it is multiple levels of horror that is going on here. It does not get worse. Oh no, wait, it does not get better the longer you think about it. Because... Well, the thing is, like, I've chosen for most of my time to go ahead and paint with acrylic paints, you know, students' acrylics. They're fairly good. I'm mostly broken of painting because, like, you cannot pick up these and think that these are my water drinking containers. These are the wrong shape deliberately for this thing because I did not want that. That's a bad situation on so many levels, and I don't want to go there. Like, the amount of times I've had to go ahead and be like, oh gosh, I've drunk the thing that I do not wish to drink. It's kind of ridiculous, but hey. Also, what's going on with my paint? Are you smoothing? Oop. We need to get the paint out from... We need to get the paint out from Angron's knee. Oh yes, we do have a Speeling model that is like chibi. It's cursed chibi, but it is chibi. Oh, okay. There we go. One clean knee. Then we'll just tidy this up. Pop. Pop. Wonderful. Ha! Somehow I suspect we're going to spend the almost entire time making new bottled water. Honestly, I would vibe with a Game of Sups flavor called paint water. I would drink the living daylights out of that. I'd probably make it like raspberry flavored. It's either that or it'd be like tutti frutti or like just fruit punch. just all the flavor. Yes. Just so people look at it and be like, ooh. What is this? Do I drink this? Occasionally you get a bristle in the mouth, a concerning brown or beige color. I would rock that. Do. You know, the fact that Game of Sups has managed to actually keep such good business relationships with various streamers and YouTubers, especially when they go ahead and manage to keep long-term sponsorships with people who don't normally go for sponsorships, I find to be very impressive. Like, it's one of those things that I find to be quite... Yeah, I find to be quite impressive. Because, like, it's quite telling. Because, like, yes, people need to pay the bills, but if someone has alternate ways of paying the bills, that means that they don't have to take a sponsorship. It means that this person both takes care of the streamer, but also works with integrity. And that's, I think, really super important for actually long-term relationships. And has avoided the drama. Yes! Yeah, like, I can't think of a single time I've heard of Game of Sups getting into drama. Ba 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 ba. We only have the tail and the weapons to go! Huzzah! We're almost there! And I keep finding little spots that we've missed. Do. Like, going ahead and actually having stuff like that, I think that's huge. Does Angron have a spike at the end of his tail? Angron picture. Angron does not. Okay, that's the important part. For a minute there, I was like, oh my gosh. Was there a spike? No? Okay, we're good. Yeah. And like, I know for the honey debacle, it was like showing the fact that was my coupon code removed, etc. Like, I didn't follow the pirate software one too much. It was like a sort of there and gone type thing. Right. It's always much more interesting when a company goes ahead and is like, oopsie poopsie, I've been caught out being a naughty boy. Like, It's much more interesting when a company gets caught out. Because then it's like, oh, what have you been doing? You uploaded my drink on Discord? Oh. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? Is that an actual thing? Wait, MF? Is your thing like... Have you agreed to the rules? You generated it with the AI? Fair enough. Yeah. Wait. Cause like, you'd need to like agree to the rules. Cause if the channels are read only, that means that you haven't agreed to the rules. That is a feature, not a bug. Some of the text isn't words? Wait, is some of the text not words? Oh my gosh, some of the text isn't words. Because you need to agree to the, Well, the thing is, like... So, when I look at something, I sort of look over the whole image, and then my brain goes ahead and it fills in the blanks. So, for stuff like that, my brain automatically is like, ah yes, it's an energy drink, so therefore it'll have this. It's a feature, not a bug. Yeah, well... The way I see it, I've cultivated a community that's not super into drama. So, I don't mind people existing to see the times who don't want to agree to the rules of the Discord. So they're welcome to be read-only. That being said, that would change if somebody went ahead and caused drama because of it. And then I would change it so that they would only see the uploads and things like that. Uploads and announcements. But if someone wants to interact with the Discord, they have to enter, agree to the rules, and then they get this lovely little roll that says that they're allowed to go ahead and interact with everything. If they don't, that's that. And the rules basically boil down to don't be a jerk. Don't start no drama, there will be no drama. That and no self-promo. Like, I'm sort of on the fence as to whether I would add a self-promo tab. But I don't know. Yeah, like, sitting and watching drama with a bucket of popcorn, like, if it's the petty stuff that literally doesn't affect anything or anyone I know of, then I'm chill to watch it go down. But I think as soon as it turns into you want to have a role as premium bucket, like, I think, like, the only role that we have at the moment is the OG role, which will be disappearing when we reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And, like, I'm probably going to be doing another role at some point, probably sometime soon. We should have another role coming up. Probably like a 2-year anniversary role. That sounds like fun. 2-year? 3-year? How long have I been doing this? I'm gonna have to go back and look at my streams and things and be like, how long have I been streaming? I do not know. This is a mystery. Oh my gosh, buckets depending on activity. Like, I don't think I would be able to do that. That being said, we could have bees over on YouTube and buckets over on Twitch for subscription tiers. He is very red. He is the reddest boy we ever have. Like, he is going to be mostly red when we are finished with him. He's going to be red and black with some bronzy highlights. So we're base coating him in red, and then we're going to give him some highlights and shading for his redness. And I figure if we hit him with red all over, getting into all the nooks and crevices, probably going to regret doing the chains. That means that everything has a continuous tone to it. So therefore, everything feels like it's part of the same thing. It's got the same shading. There we go. I think that'll work. And like, there's all these tiny little skulls up the side of his sword and in his axe. So I think those will be a lot of fun to paint. And I'm really hyped for that. Like, this is a vibe. There we go. How do we get to this side and not touch anything wet? Up like this. There we go. Haha. Like, I am so hyped with this. This has me so excited. Like, I've been sitting on doing this since about Christmas. I think it's about there. Christmas, New Year? I've had the thoughts and plans about this and been like, oh my gosh, we can have Sanguinius fighting Angron and it'll be really cool. We have the Hawk Boy fighting the Bat Boy. And it'll be so awesome. But like, at the time, I thought Angron was about the same size, so I was like, oh yeah, this is fine. Don't worry about it. No, they're not. Boom. Is that everything? Okay, I think. Yep. Just a little bit. Let's just make sure that we've caught every touch. Ah, we just put our fingers all over the blade. Oh, yep. There we go. Alright, carefully now. Is there anything else we've missed? Okay, there's a spot. There's a spot. Okay. He's dry. This is great. If we just hold him like that while we clean the paint out of the end of this brush. Oh yeah, like, it's one of the reasons why it's taken so long. Yes, he got a sword, he got an axe. Hey Mick! How you going? Yeah, we are painting the Angron. Let's hopefully get most of the paint out of this. This is why we use cheap brushes. For the most part. This is so hard to do one-handed. Oh, awesome! What you playing? Boom. Boom. Okay. It's dry enough. Rogue Trader. Oh, I've heard good things about that. I heard they really improved it. Yeah, okay. I think... Yep. The angry boy is looking good. Can even purr it. Yeah, I do. I do like the reading. Okay. Wait, how much is it? Steam. We're distracting ourselves. Well, we get a little bit of drying on the Angron. Rogue Trader. Okay, that's doable. If it goes on sale. Okay. Let's just put that on the wish list. Then we shall... It's a novel, but you don't have to read the combat. Because it's you, your boys, and probably some crimes against humanity. I approve. Rogue Trader comes on sale fairly regularly. Ooh! I approve of this. Okay, we'll put Angron down there. Now, I figure we want highlights. Boom. So we got highlights. We want some shading. Now this is a cool red. You can make the character as chaos pulled as you want. Glorious. So I figure we'll go ahead and we'll shade into it first, and this is going to be our main shading, and then we'll hit the really edge of them, and that should be cool. A book called All Tomorrows. Is that the a book where there was like lots of genetic experiments that made like all sorts of different kinds of humans? Is this the purple? That's the cool purple. This is the warm purple. I think this one matches better. I kind of don't want to mix my purples. Good night, Dagfin! Simple things are made of. Now, I'm also thinking, with these wing bones in here, I think it would be really cool to make them a bone color, like a bloodied bone. So I think that'll be really cool. A chicken turning into the T-Rex again. Oh my gosh. That'd be such a vibe. Now I'm going to just turn my palette over because we've got the red ended up spreading everywhere. So I figured we work with our shadows first and then our highlights. And that's going to be the plan. It's like looking at this, it should work. Because basically, if we're working with something that looks really warm, then going ahead and using purples for shading, I think that'll be good. I can't see where my shadows are supposed to go. There we go. Wonderful. And I figure if we've got the light coming from this way, honestly, being an insane wizard is really good. That book thingy do? I mean, honestly, I think sci-fi books in general are a lot of fun to read. Like, the human thought process in actually going ahead and theorizing what the future could be like is just so cool. Because like the amount of options that people bring to the table going, yeah, this could be the future. Like, whether it's Dune or the Star Trek books, or like, heck, Warhammer, or anything. Like, you've got Dragon Riders of Pern. Like, anything like that. Just going ahead and being like, this is a possibility. This could be the future. I would very much worry about if Warhammer 40k was the future. I would be very sad. There would be sad Speeling noises if I somehow found out that Warhammer 40k was actually the timeline. Like, there would be such sad Speeling noises. Now, if we've got light coming from this way, we got dark through here. And we're just doing a basic job of placing in shadows. figure. Doing it this way. Just be able to build it up. Like, do I want to be in a timeline where we meet aliens? I think so. Like, I think so with a caveat. I think I'd rather be old. Because therefore, if things go terribly, I don't have too long to live. Like, I think that would be my view on it. Because, like, wait, and if things, yeah, exactly, and if things go really well, they might actually have some anti-aging. Exactly. Or, you know, it might be such a non-event that, you know, nothing happens. So, either way, it's not a net negative. Because, like, in alien horror movies, the old people are one of the ones that die first. Yeah. Or, you know, it might be, oh no, aliens were among us the entire time. At least humans cannot make auto-colonizing machines and give them research from other planets. True that. Like, I think if humans light from there, we would have through here? There we go. I think if that was the case, we would have some interesting things. That being said, I think last I heard, there would be, like, there was plans to have a Mars colony in my lifetime, which I think is so rad. Like, that is just so rad. I think that is amazing on so many levels. Like, they were talking about picking out people to go and become trained to become a Mars colonist, and I was like, oh my gosh, I would love that. But wait, they would not choose the Speeling. Like, the news article was interviewing someone who had been chosen, and they were like, yeah, there was so many things about this. I could have failed at so many points. But I am highly educated, and I have all of these things ahead of me. And I chose space. You want a jar of Mars dirt? I don't blame you. Like, it's a free... Your free shade? Huzzah! The shade is free! Free to explore! Congratulations! Okay, so we got light. That light... Wait! We can go like this. Okay, so the light hits most of that front side of the tail, but we get shadowing in the crevices. Just in this U area. Boom. There we go. With your freedom you with your freedom you chose sleep. That is fair. Like, I Sleep is for the kings of the world. Now with this, figure we paint up through here. Get some shadowing going. So that it's really feeling like it's got some shape to it. Just for starters. It's so weird to work on something this size after we've been working on something, you know, this size for so long. It's like, oh yes, don't mind me. It's not as if we need the big brushes. But no, we do need the big brushes. Oh my gosh. From painting a canvas to painting... It very much is like that. It's like, yeah, don't mind it. It's fine. Like, the difference is really extreme. There we go. Then on those sides... Yeah. We need more paint. I'm gonna just have... the other thing of just coming back up. I approve of this. This is Speeling approved. Although, like, looking at it, I think we need some more colours. Like, I've seen it before, like, the fairy art style isn't for me, but I do respect it. Like, it is a well thought out art style, I think. Wait, I can't see underneath the other wing. Where am I supposed to paint? We really should have painted the wings first. This is totally fine. Wait, we need more paint. Yes, it's Speeling approved. Like, it's one that I look at and I'm like, yeah, this works. Like, it very much reminds me of, like, the 80s and 90s Disney. And it's just kind of adorable. They pay good big bucks for fine art. Huh. Neat. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Get that all through there. It up. Wonderful. And like, I could see why they'd pay big bucks, because like, from what I understand with furries, it's very OC centered. And like getting your own character shown, I think is like that would be really neat to like be able to go, yeah, and this is my OC this is my OC Speeling. I don't know. Speeling is an ultra magical, what could be, what? I don't know. But like, if I couldn't draw, I would deeply, deeply appreciate an artist that would be able to do that for me. Because like, the amount of time and effort it takes to actually do something that I can't do, Speeling is either a crow or a Kia. Oh my gosh, yes. Wait, I don't think anyone knows what a Kia looks like. Bam. Let's get a Kia. 7 Majaz. Bam. Bam. To my desktop. So this, bam, this is a Kia. Yes, Kias are amazing. Yeah, that is them destroying a car. They are alpine parrots in New Zealand. They go ahead, they will destroy cars, destroy boots, like leather boots. They will figure out how to get into rubbish bins and things like that quite happily. And figure out how to break open locks and things like that. So it's all the fun things like that that lead to Kias being the most amazing nuisance you will ever meet. I love them. Yeah, the beak is not just for show. Like, I am really, really glad Kias have decided to stay just in the Southern Alps, because if they decided to take over the world, we would be screwed. I am painting. So, we paint every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Oh, it was over on Twitch. But now it's over here as well because we are multi-streaming. That is the other chat you see on screen. And how are you going, Brennan? On the other days, we are either playing Terraria or Minecraft. Right now, we are painting a Warhammer figurine. It is called Angron. It is a new schedule. Sort of. It's kind of, but not. Oh no. Actually, I think YouTube can do that. Wait, let me double check. I think YouTube can. It's on the node graphs. Oh. I didn't set it up. Yeah, that's all good. But oh my gosh! But yes. So yep, the streams are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday and Saturday. And the Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday are painting. Or, well, model making. Usually model making. Occasionally, we'll be working on stuff to do with the animatics on our other channel. But other than that, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Speaking of which, yep, Puppetling just be there vibing. Speaking of which, for those of you that don't know, I have a second channel now. We have it is kind of. He has 2 feet, he has a hand, which is holding an axe and a sword, and then 2 very big wings, and a mouth. But I have no interest in changing the textures for Terraria. And he is a very angry fellow. And I'm going to be going here and have him fight this guy. So this guy's already got a pin attached to his leg so that when we drill him, he's gonna end up sticking into his arm here. Like that. Oops. Got him caught on things. Ah! So he's gonna go through his knuckles like that to stick on. Bump. Like that. I mean, eventually. And this fella. So we got back-winged guy here, being all angry. And then we got Hawk Boy, whose name is Sanguinius. This guy is Angron, who comes with wings. Like so. Can we do this without gluing them in? Do. I don't think we can do this without gluing them in, but we can have a cool look at him. There we go. What is this made out of? This is made out of plastic. So these are plastic kits that I brought. These are Warhammer figurines. These ones are also knockoffs. Because, well, to buy these in New Zealand currency, this guy's about $300. This guy's about $200. I don't have that cash. So these yep, yeah, it's $500 for plastic, yeah. So these are definitely not $500 of plastic. Yeah, well, these ones specifically, well, Hawkboy here is like a collector-y one. And like these are some of the big, they're the biggest ones that you can get. Well, some of the biggest. I think there's like some robots that are bigger. But apart from that, then yeah, these are the big flashiest ones. Because there's a lot of story stuff going on in the Warhammer lore at the moment that makes these guys really popular. They call it plastic crack for a reason. Exactly. Like, personally speaking, when you're charging that much for a few sheets of plastic, I'm fine with yahaha it a bit. Like, it's one of the reasons why I'm quite happy to go ahead and be like, yep, if it's on the table, then it's going to be real, because that supports my local game store and the people there, and I'm not going to be a competitive player at any point. And I have no intention of collecting big armies and things like that, and my local game store allows proxying, quite severely proxying. Someone came to the local game store and had a what's it called? Like a kid's truck. Oh yes, like the local game store is an interesting place. Bum, 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 bum. The robot? No, an Imperial Titan, I think, is what it's called, or a Castigator Titan? Yeah, they're like 30 centimeters tall, I think. They're huge, big, huge. The hugest of huge. And not something I'm really super interested in owning, because, like, to me, painting robots isn't something I'm super interested in. Like, I might try putting together a gunpla at some point, but I'd have to find gunpla. Like, I might be able to find some if I go to Armageddon this year, but should get some Halo Mega Bloks minifigs. that'd be a vibe. Not gonna lie, that'd be a vibe. Okay, I think that's that layer of shading done. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We need the underside of the tail. We almost forgot it. All this. Then, what are we looking at? We're looking at sort of like this. There we go. Our light is hitting like this one crease that is on his tail. You know how there are two different, what are they? Muscles? Like on a crocodile? On a crocodile's tail, it's kind of like that. I'm just highlighting one so that the other is more shown. Ba-bam! There we go. Now, it's time. Because I can't go over time today. Unfortunately. Much as I'd like to. Now, we get into the fun part. The dark shadows. Yeah. Yep, I have the clock in the corner of my screen. So I'm keeping an eye on it. Now I figure it's not something I usually do, because when you go ahead and you mix excuse me, Angron, when you mix black with a color, it darkens it down and it can muddy it up. So I'm not going to be usually doing that. Oh, let me eyeball my colors for a hot second, because we have this, or we also have this hyperpigmented blue. And I think, and this is an ink. When you mix inks with your paints, it waters them down, but it keeps the concentration of color. So I think if we add just a hint, just one drop, just a drop, it should work. There we go. Let's see how this goes. So we want this in the darkest recesses. And then we'll be able to add... Thank you, Shade! Then we will be able to add everything. So, actually, I should have shown you guys before and after, because this is the color now, and it is basically blue, just not even squeezing anything out, just touching it. That, like, this stuff is really strongly pigmented. So we'll add like 3 more drops of this. About that much. So that is the color. So you guys can see how much this blue just eats it up. So you can see that's a lot. So I think what we'll do is we'll take a scoop of that, put it to one side. And probably use that for like ultra shadows. Oh. Hey, Jones! Okay. This is getting into what we want. There we go. Could also add a bit of this, because like purples tend to, if they're cooler purples, they tend to darken no matter what you add to them. Jones, here I am. There we go. Okay, that's what we want. Awesome. Hey Diddley, how you going? We be working on the Angron. We're giving him his shadows, making him function. Wait, woodworms live in every sea, but not one. Wait, woodworms are aquatic? Huh. Go figure. What you up to, Diddley Sloth? How you going? Okay, we need more water. We're going over this purple to actually make it feel less purple later on, I figure, because we won't be able to hit this today. It is a Warhammer figure. It is Angron. Angron the Angry. I don't remember his actual title, but he is Angron the Angry to me. He is the angry boy. He vibes. He is the scary boy. He goes ahead. He lops off heads. And he ruins everybody's days. And we are just getting all the shadows into place for him. Making a lot of time. And getting all the mischief. How's your day going? So basically, we're at the point where we're going ahead and just starting to get some shadows going. Yes, Jones? Oh, it's not time yet. They're pretty good. That's good to hear. Okay. We have spent most of our time today painting the sky red. Yes? Do you want to say hello? Yeah, Jones? Yeah. Yeah. The Jones is like, I don't want to come here. Yeah. Yeah, it is like almost 1 o'clock over here. 1 p.m. So, yeah, time zones are always pretty weird. If we can just mush color into these spikes, we'll probably brush them to get some color back to them. Like, for me, this is probably the best time of day to actually do things. And then be like, yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, like very occasionally the Jones will be like, yeah, I will come and I would say hello, this is fine. But most of the time he'll be like, person, will you deign to do the thing? No. But like 99% of the time he's more interested in like showing up and being like, oh yes, all right. Drinking polluted water is not good. I do not recommend it. If one can avoid drinking polluted water, one should not. Oh yeah, like I think the majority of peeps who come in are from either London or America. From what I can tell. Well, that seems to be the majority. Not on there. And like, I vibe with that. Like, if I can be the late night show host person that shows up and we chat, I can roll with that. Like, I don't think I can be a show host though. I don't quite have the top hat or anything like that to just be, yes, now, come on, come on. There's just shade in the early hours being like, yes, early bird catches the worm, yada yada. I don't think I could survive getting up at that times. Wait, I do get up at that times. No! You just glad you work night shift? Fair enough. Boom. Here we go. Okay, we're starting to get some real cool shadows going on. And then hopefully when we add our color, because like we're getting the light coming from this way, it's gonna come from basically from sanguineous as it comes through. Good night, Diddley. Thank you for coming through. Sleep well. So the light's gonna like be like hitting Angron's face. It's gonna be hitting over here. It's gonna be hitting most of these biceps. We're gonna have like a little shadow in here. Then on this side it's gonna be shadowed. Except that's metal, so we're not painting that yet. So actually, looking at this, we're actually getting shadows through here as well. And then basically anything on here. It looks right. Vaguely. Oh, let's focus this a little bit more. Like through here, up like that. Figuring out the shadow thing, like figuring out where the shadows go without having the light source pointed in one place. I think it would be very useful next time that we do this. Like we go ahead, we take a picture of the model beforehand with like the light source on it, and then we come back and we do it. I think that would be the game plan. That's the game plan to end all game plans right there. Now this is interesting, because if you look at bat wings through through light, they actually let light through. So I'm kind of on the edge of how I want to shade these wings. We'll leave the wings for now. I've seen videos of people who do big cleanings, like ecological cleanings. I find it very impressive. Like, one, that a place could get like that, and two, that the people that clean them. Now, if we are bringing this up like this, so we're getting a sort of shading going on. Spines. This is so prickly. Definitely shots from different angles. I think that is the way to go about it. Says the Speeling as the Speeling is painting the model. I can't see where I'm going. But this is fine. It's totally fine. If we keep telling ourselves that. Okay. You know what? I think we've There was this one guy that made a material to deplete a lake. Oh yes, I saw that. Mm. Yeah. And let alone the fact that, like, what is it? It's the Great Green Wall of the Sahara. Like, that has me absolutely amazed. And, like, is it in Texas? It's either in Texas or it's in the Australian outback. There's a fella who's gone ahead and, with ecological planting, is re-raising the aquifer in the area. And an aquifer is the thing that brings water out of the ground. And, like, natural springs have reopened up. Because historically, there were springs there, but because of how things were planted and fires and things, they disappeared. Yeah. Boom. What's the time? 12:57. We got a couple of seconds. We can put on a brush load of paint. Here we go. Yeah, well, don't have anything to say about Texas. Texas are a bitch. I think they're the same the world over as being like that. That being said, I'm really glad I don't live in America, where you actually, like, no matter where you live in the world, you still get taxed for being having the privilege of being an American. Like, to me, that is just absolutely bonkers. And my giddy aunt, I hope never to have to deal with that sort of ridiculousness. What? Shade! It is deserved! It is truly deserved! Okay, with our initial shading at where it is, I'm going to need to call it today and disappear out. YouTube, thank you for coming. It has been amazing. Great to see you. Twitch, we will go and say hello to someone. Who do we have around? Oh. It has been a great time. And I hope you guys have had a good time too. Oh, let's go say hello to Yoru. Yoru streaming. Da-da-da-da. So I will say goodbye. Thank you guys for coming. See you next time.